Do you know how frustrating it is to have to translate everything in my head before I say it? To have people laugh in my face because I'm struggling to find the words?
Have you ever felt that same pressure of being a non-native English speaker? Sofia Vergara is the inspiration throughout this video because she knows how to captivate and engage any audience. I've watched many hours and many videos of her speaking engagements to find very specific speaking skills that make her a confident and magnetic speaker.
I think in Spanish. In my life, I still think, I dream in Spanish. I prefer to talk in Spanish.
Spanish is her native language, and she persisted in her speaking and in her acting as well. It's something I really admire in her because I want to keep improving my speaking skills, and I made this video to find practical ways to do that. For me, English, that's my third language, and maybe because I speak 7 different ones, I still struggle to find words to express my thoughts and my feelings. Here's a first example of what a powerful speaker she is.
My anchor during the filming, because I had never done anything but Gloria Preachit. I don't know anything.
Just as a background, she is known for acting 11 years in Modern Family, where she plays the role of Gloria. And now she's talking about this new TV series where her director had to teach her all of these new things. Let's focus on her speaking skills as she continues.
He would go to my house before, when I was getting ready to play this character, and we would sit and he taught me all these things. And, it was amazing because I was 51 years old and I didn't even know how to light a cigarette.
The one thing that makes her such a magnetic speaker is her authenticity. She's 100% purely honest. She doesn't shy away of saying how old she is and that she had to learn so many new things for her new role in Griselda. She's even sharing a lot more personal things in the coming clips that you'll notice. If you can talk in a more conversational way, it makes it easier for the audience to connect and engage with you. Another great example you might like is in this Graham Norton show. And while you're there, can you hit that like button and a subscribe? Thanks.
I have this accent that is not that strong, but it sometimes not allows me to play every role that I want. And so I had to look for roles for me. And she's Colombian, she's a woman, she's an immigrant.
She's using humor about her English accent. But she's being honest, she's telling the truth. She struggled to find roles. She's an actress. Her native language is Spanish, and she admits that it's challenging to find roles being non-native English. But the way she says it is conversational, it's relatable, and that's really what connects with the audience. Let's get even more personal.
It's super hard, and when you're young, I was very young, and for example, now that I'm 51, I think we talked about it a little bit when we were, the last time that I saw you.
Yeah.
It's like, I wish I had done things a little bit, different because I didn't know. I was young. I was 20 years old when I had Manolo, so I was kind of raising myself at the same time. So I should have been going to therapy or somebody should have been guiding me.
She's talking about her motherhood, being a single mom. She's sharing her personal story, her personal journey. And I wonder if you could maybe comment below if you find it easy to share things about your personal life, about your personal struggles or journey or story.
But I am so proud that he turned out amazing and super hardworking.
Yeah.
And that he, that he wants to do things in life and he's excited about life. I think that's what all mothers, wish for.
What all mothers wish for. Now, I'm not a mom, but I feel her pride, I feel her joy, I feel her emotion because she talks in such a way that connects, that engages, that's personal and human and therefore relatable. She worked hard. She was a single mom. She struggled being a non-native English speaker and finding roles, but she persisted, she persevered, and I admire that in her, but the way she says it is so, it's like she's talking to a friend. And she's talking to, the world, but she's talking to you like she's your friend. And that really connects and engages.
First time I acted in Spanish, first time that I did a drama, first time that I worked with prosthetics. It was, first time for many things, and it was a lot of fun, but it was hard.
It was fun, but it was hard work. And here, once again, she's showing that confidence through sharing something vulnerable, something honest, something authentic. Vulnerability is not a weakness. It's an expression of courage and authenticity. Being vulnerable is something I had to learn too, and most of my clients that I work with, it's like, oh, but I don't want to show that I'm weak. But the opposite is true, because showing this vulnerability and admitting that sometimes I'm afraid, it shows courage, and actually it shows confidence. And being more true to myself, people relate better. It's like, oh, you struggle too? Okay, great. I mean, not great that you struggle, but great because people relate to that. And that makes it more captivating and engaging when you speak.
I've barely even been on TV or movies or anything. How the hell am I gonna? I've never been on a stage. But I'm like, yes, of course, I will go. But I'm thinking, I'm gonna go to the audition. Of course, they're gonna say no.
The speaking skill here that makes it so impactful is her relatability. We all try things, we all fail, we all know the feeling of being rejected, and that makes her human, and that's what creates that connection. If you only talk about, ooh, I'm successful at this and I make so much money and I'm doing all of the great things, it doesn't connect so well because it's not relatable. She reveals more about her Broadway show.
Because I had never been on a stage, I've never been with a real audience. I had to sing, I had to, be with real actors. Like it was nerve-wracking.
Wow.
And I just swallowed it and I did it.
Nerve-wracking. Who doesn't relate to that feeling? Who has never had that nervous feeling inside? She swallowed it and she did it. She faced her fear and she went through it. She's human, just like you and me. And that's what makes it so relatable, so engaging, so captivating. She talks as if she's talking to a friend. Speaking like a normal human being, speaking with authenticity, makes you a speaker that connects and engages with any audience. It takes practice. And I'm certainly still practicing to be more authentic and more engaging and more conversational. And then there is even more than the authenticity, because to be a fully effective speaker, you have to follow the formula. And that means that 93% of what you say is not coming from the words. In fact, 93% is nonverbal. And I explain the formula in this next video. And if you can apply those techniques and bundle it all together, you're going to be a fantastic speaker. I'll see you in the next video.